As a child, I was always inspired by those old tales of heroic adventure, by Scott and Nansen going to the poles, and Humboldt and Lavoisier going into the deepest jungles.
I never really had exposure to the space field until a career fair in high school, where I met a space system engineer.
The first time that I discovered about space was in my hometown, in Frascati, where I went to one of the ESDRIN open days.
And I was kind of disappointed that this time seemed to be over.
And they mentioned like vacuum chamber, and for me I was really a bit taken aback because this was the first time I heard that you could have a room with vacuum in it.
Just by looking up, I realized that actually the new unknown horizons, they are in space, on the moon and on Mars.
And this really opened, let's say, a treasure chest of questions for me, and it really started to lead this curiosity, which actually has been growing ever since.
So I already knew I wanted to become an engineer, but after that there was no other choice for me, only space.
I'm so thankful for the opportunities I had through ESA Education and the ESA Academy.
I participated with the CubeSat team of Politecnico di Torino in the very first edition of Fly Your Satellite program.
I participated in the ESA Academy Concurrent Engineering Challenge, and which teaches you how to design a CubeSat in a concurrent manner.
I was part of the astronaut team that participated in the BEXUS program, and our experiment flew on a stratospheric balloon that was launched from Kiruna.
I took part in the ESA Academy Experiments program. Our team Euroflight flew on a parabolic flight.
We participated in the REXUS program, where we flew an experiment on a sounding rocket.
So at universities you mostly focus on theoretical studies, simulations, writing papers, so you miss a bit of the practical applications of the theory.
What I value most of the participation into the program was the possibility to turn theory into practice, putting hands on the hardware, of testing real processes.
With the REXUS program you also get access to the ESA experts and engineers that can actually help you solve these complex problems as a student, where you're just trying things out.
For the first time we were dealing with not professors, but people that really were daily working with these type of applications.
One of the main takeaways was definitely understanding better the team's dynamic and all the different human interactions that happens in this room, where you have all the experts you need to design a spacecraft that are seated together and are working iteratively together towards the same solution.
One thing I learned during the program was how to lead people into delivering a complex mission.
We really learned a lot of soft skills on how to manage a project, how to choose your crew members, and got advice over the year from ESA Academy on how to perfect those skills. And that's really something that I took with me and that I still apply now.
I learned the importance of failure diagnostics as a way to improve the next mission that you go on to, and also the importance of writing good, robust requirements.
Most of all, it was putting us on the spot. It was giving us a very precious opportunity to discover facilities, to discover space centers and bases from where maybe in the future we would be working, and at the same time to understand how that works, how the professional worlds come together with the different space experts, and what would be expected from us as professionals, not as students.
The ESA Academy unlocks so many opportunities and insights for me. First of all, I learned that Europe is a place that has great education and employment opportunities for those that want to pursue compelling space careers.
During the program, I got in contact with a lot of industrial partners, and I ended up in 2016 as a system engineer in TAIVAC International.
Having participated really helped my resume stand out and actually land my first job at the agency. When I applied, I could demonstrate that through the program I had actually gained a better understanding of all of ESA's processes, and also a general understanding on how a space mission is born, is developed, and is finally launched.
Thanks to ESA Academy, I already entered the workforce prepared. I was already aware of what to expect, and then of course I needed to grow into my role when I started, but that helped so much.
My ESA Academy experience was so foundational for my career. It gave me an awareness of the ecosystem across Europe and the world. It provided me with a network I still use today. I was granted the knowledge and the insights and real-world experiences of going through a project end to end.
While we were developing the experiment for the REXUS program, we got into contact with a Dutch company that makes sounding rockets, and they were very curious about the prospects of a localization system. We had a test flight during the program with them, and it was successful enough that they were interested in buying it. From there we started the company.
So what we took away most from this experience is our company.
My name is Reinier Seuren.
My name is Benno Driessen.
And we are co-founders of Spacific.
My name is Carmen Posnick. I'm a medical doctor by training, a space physiology researcher and a member of the European Space Agency Astronaut Reserve.
I'm Katrin Vanel-Pegg, Australian astronaut and proud member of the Hoppers. I'm also Director of Space Technology at the Australian Space Agency and Group Captain in the Royal Australian Air Force.
My name is Audrey Bercan and I'm an AI system engineer at the European Space Agency AI Competence Center.
I'm Raffaele Mozzillo and I'm currently serving as a COO in TAIVAC International.
I'm Alicia Pellegrino, a project manager at Red Space in Belgium.